Diedrich Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics, and we'd like to wish all of our local teams good luck this season. Diedrich Bank, live for today, bank for tomorrow, member FDIC.
Thank you to my wonderful sponsors for this video. Jeff and Jennifer Taylor of Taylor Plumbing, Brett McMahon of McMahon Meats, Pat and Dustin Gavin of Mers Heating and Air, Wessels, Dan and Joe Burke, and finally 97 on XFM and KJ Country on 2.3, Dave Green and Angela James of Premier Broadcasting. Now, here are the highlights I put together from last night's regional championship game at Fairfield as the Shoes battled the Fairfield in their home gym. Always a tough place to play. Not to mention, this is the rematch from back in November at the Capital Classic when the Shoes defeated Fairfield. So here we go. Hope you guys enjoy the highlights. We had an unbelievable game. Thank you for watching.
Number 2, Justice Dad. And the cheers are put from Chester River. Mules, 30-second timeout.
He's got a tough group, and we knew this place is a tough place to play. We knew they were going to be up and ready, and tendencies to make shots, and maybe sometimes you don't. Both teams just competed, kept sticking with it, didn't give in to bad runs. It's overall pretty good basketball game in my opinion. We just were fortunate to get a couple more buckets.
The thing that really stuck out to me about this game, and I don't want to put words in your mouth, I want to kind of ask you, but it just seemed like everybody you called upon really contributed in some sort of way. It was a balanced team attack from T-Town tonight, and it took everybody.
Yeah, I thought everybody did something good. I've been stressing to them, I don't care if you play 2 seconds, I don't care if you play 32 minutes. Make an impact on the game. Play with fearless confidence and make an impact. It doesn't matter how long you play. Come in expecting to make an impact on the game. I thought every single kid did. And Brody Taylor.
He's a kid that just comes out and is all heart and comes into the ball game right away. Knocks down a big three.
I mean, the corner bank.
Yeah. Hey, it went in.
I'm so proud of him. He's just relentless. He just works. He's an incredible teammate. And he made a huge impact today.
And when he came in defensively, he was primarily guarding Justice Dagg, and Justice is a big-time scorer for this Fairfield club. He did get 18 points tonight, but all things considered, every one of them was a tough look for the most part.
Yeah, man, I thought they were all really hard shots. He brought it. We knew he would be special tonight. That's what players like that do. But I thought we were really making things good.
And it looked to me like Fairfield was very aware of where Alex Kramer was and what he was doing, and so they
rightfully so.
Yeah, and they limited his opportunities, but he still made opportunities for himself and sometimes for teammates. Got himself to the free throw line, and it seemed like those were all big at the time when he was doing those things as well.
And he made a huge impact defensively. He had a couple of steals, deflections. He was big in our help and our rotations. Alex seemed to always be in the right spot. He was really huge for us defensively to allow our guys to pressure that and to pressure Easton. Alex on the back end was really good.
And Drew Haney, a guy that, to my mind, had a very solid game on both ends of the court. ultimately leaves you with 11 points, and also he was responsible for a very tough guard a lot of the night. And Jake Easton, that point guard is tough to stay with, and he did a good job on him or whoever he was switched on to.
They weren't real disciplined to start the game, and they got some hard coaching. And credit to them, they really responded in a big way. Adjusted that they need to. They were talking at halftime what they need to do, and they executed. Drew was really key to our defense as well.
Isaac Porter knocking down a big three. I mean, these kids come in, play defense, they take a shot when it's needed, and they're always a threat. And Jason Craig, another one of the kids that just comes in and fills a role, maybe plays a minute or two, maybe plays a lot more, depending on the situation. But all of these kids, including Gavin Addis out in the starting lineup, just everyone contributing. It's so difficult for another coach to prepare for.
Yeah, and Gavin was sick today. And so that's why we tried to get him in and out. You could tell he was gassed. He couldn't get his breath, his legs, but he gave us everything we had tonight.
And they don't get easier, and they don't get any less fun, though, do they?
No, and what's cool is God has a funny way of paying back guys. These seniors, when they were in 8th grade, they had their season stolen from them. And they didn't get the chance to go to Tolono and play in a state tournament. We get to go to Tolono on Tuesday and play in a postseason game. So God has a funny way of rewarding guys who work hard and do the right things. He's extremely athletic, fast. That's why he's able. That's one of the reasons why he's able to survive at 124 pounds.
He doesn't have a lot to lift into the air with that vertical.
But he plays with guts and heart. But he's extremely athletic too. We joke that some of those guys can't jump over the Montrose phone book, but Brody's got the second highest vertical on our team. Put it in our locker room, that's Brody Taylor.
Well, the whole team played with a lot of heart tonight and got yourselves a big regional championship win. Again, in a tough place to play against a team that has gotten better throughout the year as well in Fairfield. But your team has really grown throughout the year, and I would think that's something that you have to be very proud of.
I'm so proud of them. And to do it without Jake, I shouldn't say without Jake. Jake has still had a gigantic impact. He's the leader in the locker room. He's talking, but to not have him on the floor and these guys still doing it, I think they're absolutely honoring him by the way that they're playing.
Well, Coach, we know you've got a lot to do after the game. We appreciate you spending a little extra time with us after the regional championship. We look forward to heading up and seeing what the Shoes can do in Tolono Unity now that they're going to get their chance.
We're just excited. We're blessed to have the opportunity, and we just can't wait to go play another game and play well.
Good luck against Monticello on Tuesday night.
Thank you. Go Shoes.
That's Coach Reader after the ball game.
You knew coming to this gym is going to be tough, but what was your game plan against Dak? He's just such a good player.
Really just keep bodies in front of him. We marked the volleyball line for him not to get below it. I thought we did a pretty good job of that. What we struggled with was Easton, number one, in the first half. He got in the paint whenever he wanted to, and he was kicking for threes. I thought we really did a good job on Justice. He had 18 points, but I thought they were really, really hard points.
Started off kind of slow, but the adjustment he made at half. Fourth quarter, they only scored like 3 points there, kind of early in the fourth, but then they really get to the hole a little bit more. Did you change anything on defense there late in the game?
No. Very late we started switching every screen. We weren't having mixed switch, but started switching every screen late in the game. But there really wasn't an adjustment besides the rebound. We didn't rebound really well in the end of the third quarter. We did a better job of that in the fourth. Yeah, Fairfield's there's so much like they should be. Scott's a good coach. Teams are going to get better as they move on. We were fortunate to come away with a victory and get a couple more stops and a couple more buckets than they did, because it's always been a really hard place to play, and tonight was no different.
What did you like the most out of the team tonight when adversity hit?
They stayed up. They kept lifting each other up. It was constant talk, constant, we're going to be okay, we got to do this. It was never, getting down on each other or anything like that. It was constant positive energy.
Now the regional title's in the books. What's that mean to you as a coach more than anything, being a coach of this team?
Well, I've told you before, it means everything for me to be the head coach of this team. I've been fortunate to have great players. You know, you don't win these things, you don't win these games, these championships without good players. You know, those guys win these games, and I'm just incredibly blessed to get to lead them and get to be around them every single day.
Yeah, you know, we kind of got off to a rough start, but we knew we just had to ramp up our pressure, and that caused some troubles. And so we started pressuring them. Our offense, we started getting the ball to the middle, and that really helped against that 2-3 zone, kind of destroyed it. We didn't shoot the best tonight. We wish we would have shot better, but we pulled out the W late in the game. You know, free throw wise, we didn't make as much as we wanted either, but we pulled out the W. Tough win, but we got it.
What was it like going up against Dak again? Because you guarded him for most of the game, but then Brody did. He is a really good player.
Yeah, he's a good player. They run a lot of ball screens and stuff for him, so we just kind of got to get over that. We know our help side's got to be there because we're going over the screen. He's a good shooter. He can get to the rim, so he had us wore down too. I mean, he can do everything, so we just knew we had to lock him down, some mindset, so that's what we did. It's great. It feels good. It's good that we keep on moving on. We get to practice one more day, so love it.
So the game plan was to keep him above the volleyball line, keep him out of the paint, because that's when he's best, because he's able to dish out. And me and Drew switch off just to kind of give a fresh guy on him and keep him working.
When you guys were able to, you had to lead, but then they came back, just everything that went on in that moment.
Yeah, it's toughness like throughout the whole game. They were getting tired. Even in the first half, they were tired. And we just kept subbing guys in, kept getting fresh guys, and I was able to help us push through and keep getting fresh guys in there, getting the rebounds that we needed, and working through the game.
Coach has been talking time and again about how a special a player you are. How much respect do you get for that as a player?
It's great. It really, like, it lets me know that they support me and that I'm just out there doing my best, and they're going to back me up no matter what happens.
What's it mean to you to win a regional again as a senior?
It's amazing because, you know, we lose, we're done, and I want this to last as long as it possibly can. So winning a regional is just another step, another accomplishment in the books.